Welcome back to a new episode here in SUALVI. Today's episode number 14 of the 30 by 30 series. So today's title, it's gonna be sort of like an inside text video animation. But let's go into the fusion composition here and I'll show you. It's actually really simple and it shouldn't take you more than a couple of minutes. So basically, as always, we're gonna create a new fusion composition, and then inside the fusion composition, we need to drag our media in, which is gonna be our video file. And then we're gonna connect it to the background. We're gonna create a background node for these. After we create our background node, we're gonna press Ctrl T, and then on these, we're gonna create a text. And the text is gonna be our mask. So when we write our main title here, let's say main title, we're gonna be able to see what the text is. And I don't remember the font that I used in the other one. I think it was, it doesn't really matter. You can do whatever font you want, you know? Okay, so let's see portrait. No, I don't like that one. Okay, here, let's use this normal open sans. And then what I did for the animation was, first of all, I created a keyframe for the, where is it? For the spacing here. And then I went back to 5. And I made them like closer, I guess, together. And then another thing that I did was I went to here to the paint, to the shading, and I changed the opacity of it. So I went to keyframe 12 and I created a keyframe, and then at 0, we're gonna go back to 0, so it's gonna be invisible. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's sort of like I wanted to show up at the same time. So let's move this keyframe of the text so they both start at the same time. Let's see how that looks there. And then when I had that, I went here to the layout, and I created a keyframe, and I also created a keyframe for the center. And then I went, let's say 65, so that would be like almost 2 seconds probably. And then I went here and pressed 10, but first I moved it, so I aligned it. So when we zoom in, it's gonna completely go in the video. Okay, so we're gonna have to go way more probably. And it also depends on what letter you wanna zoom into, you know? So it really depends on what font you're using and what letter you have in the middle, of course. Because sometimes you have a bigger letter, it's easier for it to go in all the way. So let's try to render it out and see how that looks. It kind of like jumps too quick. So we're gonna change the keyframe for the size for the zoom in to start a little bit later. So we're gonna make it slower overall. And then we're gonna go to our spline tool. We're gonna select everything. That's really tall. And then we're gonna press T. We're gonna increase the ease in and ease out. So let's see. That looks a little bit better. Okay, and then the last thing that I did, I just added a motion blur to it. I go, and then I made it 100. And that was pretty much it for this title. It's pretty simple. And it also depends. You can also have many more media ins. But then if you want to have like different sections of the text have a different video, but you're gonna have to adjust it accordingly. I could make another video for that one later on. And there's many things you can do. You can also make it a 3D text later on and have it like shading so it looks a little bit different. But yeah, one thing you need to make sure is you're gonna have to make sure that your fusion composition is like a decent size, like the same duration as your video, so it doesn't get cut off earlier, you know. And once it renders out, it should be all done. So yeah, that was it for this video. This was episode number 14, a rather simple title animation that you can do, and it's very popular also, or it used to be. I don't know, every month could be a different trend, you know, but it all depends on what you like and what you want to do and what your audience or clients likes also. So yeah, that was it for episode number 14 of the 30 by 30 series. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.